Hello, we are here for one more lesson of this SprutCAM video course. Today we are going to talk about a topic that we will call files and licenses. This is a brief description of some characteristics in terms of files which SprutCAM works. It is a topic or lesson that is very interesting to see the theoretical side that we have inside our online platform, because some of these concepts are mainly theoretical, so it's not very easy to explain them in video format. Anyway, we can start this by something called the exchange files. First, I've opened again this model, which you've seen already in some of the previous lessons because I've used it in other lessons. And these exchange files, we can start mentioning something that are the project files. So a project is something, it's a file, a format that contains the system status information at the moment that we write the file. So when we do something like this, the save, or I've done a simple save, but if I do a save as, I will write down where I want a file with the extension stc, and I will give it a name. So this file has a lot of information about this particular file, this particular geometry. So it will have the geometrical model, the machining operations, and some other things that are around this file. It will gather all that has to do with this geometrical model. And the idea is, if you have, for example, another license of SprutCAM, you can open this file, this stc file, and you'll have the same information that I'm having now when I write this file. Then it is important also to mention the formats that are possible to import inside SprutCAM. So SprutCAM has the ability to import geometrical models, as this is not a system of CAD, this is simply a system of CAM. So we have to make or create or update our geometry in CAD software, and then we will import it inside. And it is not very complex. We've seen already where to do it. So there are a couple of different things around here. We can open projects, STCs, in this icon here. And if we go to the tab model, we have this button, which we can click, and then we get the same dialog box with the folders of Windows, and all the supported formats are here. So some of them you may know, so IGES, STL, Rhino, Parasolid steps. We have the major things. Besides these formats, we have also some add-ons which will be seen better in future videos. But these add-ons allow SprutCAM to import directly from some specific formats like T-Flex, like Compass, and others. So there are close relations in this program. Another interesting file format is the Postprocessor file. If you know this Postprocessor, so we have a specific dialog box for this topic. This Postprocessor files, in this particular case, it is the final result. So we are using a Postprocessor, which is a file that has the configuration to convert the information from the toolpath through an output. These postprocessors have a specific extension, which is the SPPX, and inside you have what we call the tuning file for each specific postprocessor. We will have lessons where we will talk about how to configure and how to understand that idea of the postprocessor. In this particular case, I've opened simply the dialog box where we can see and use the conversion done through this postprocessor. So we have a couple of informations here which are not important for the topic today, but basically it is to manage this information. Another thing it is what we call also the NC program files. NC programs are created by the postprocessor. So basically when we do this conversion and we apply it, which I will not do now because I don't have this prepared, so I don't know exactly what it will be done, but you can see that I have a list of possible postprocessors here. I create what we call the NC program, which is something that the machine, the CNC equipment, will understand if it is properly tuned and will replicate the movements on this CNC equipment. Another important topic today, it is also some information about the license. On top of this button, SprutCAM, we have something called version. The version opens this dialog box where we can search for the updates. This is something that it is automatic. So we see here searching for updates. I have a trial version, and it is connecting to the server. And if it detects an update available more recent than the version I have installed, then it will ask us, okay, updates are available. So if I click now, it will start the process to download this update and to install and so on. And this is done through something that SprutCAM calls a container, which is a package. If I say it now, it will create it. I will not do it because I don't want to update it now. But as I was saying, it is something called a container, and this container it is a kind of a package of information that has all files, all information necessary to update our SprutCAM. This is something that basically I think it is important in terms of understanding what it is, but it's more or less automatic, so I will not say that it's crucial to do it here so that you can see it. Besides this information about the version, we have a window called the License Manager, where we can see which are the models that we have installed, and this is a manager for the licenses where we can open. We can do several things like activate the license by short code, from disk, from a personal account, to get a trial. So we have a lot of things around here. We can change the configuration, we can update licenses. So all of this, it is possible. It is relatively easy to work with. My main goal showing this is basically to let you know where it is this information, where you can check it, and you will be able to see a little more detail about it, as I said when we start this video. You can see a little more description about this in our theoretical course that complements this video. Anyway, if you have any question about this, any clarification that you may need, you know how to contact us, so please do it, because we are here and we will give you all the necessary support to your questions.